So can I ask you about that in a specific way? Because I was thinking back, or to I think this was a piece that you wrote for CNBC a couple of weeks ago regarding um, regarding small businesses in particular. Would you talk and please talk to us about how your bank positions itself to help small businesses? But if we're going to say that in many ways that small businesses will be the fuel of the fire that begins to move things forward, would you talk a little bit as a community banker about how you do that and what your thoughts are about helping businesses of certain sizes during the pandemic? Can you, I think that was the article, wasn't it? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yes, sir. You're remembering it correctly, and it was based on a piece that I wrote called "Shared Prosperity,"
That's
and
right.
in it, I argued for Main Street and I argued for marginalized communities. And what I essentially said is most people in this country don't realize that most businesses are small businesses. In fact, 99% of all businesses are small businesses. Now, the SBA defines a small business as that organization that's 500 or fewer in employees, but the vast majority of small businesses are 20 and below. What I was trying to get across to the people who are in the top ranks of our government and of our community, that if you don't invest intentionally in ensuring that the smallest of businesses survive this pandemic, this economic uncertainty, then it will fundamentally change the way communities look. It will fundamentally change the texture. So from a small business standpoint, I am saying the exact same thing that I just said here a second ago. Listen to your customers. Where are they now? Their behavior has shifted as a result of this crisis. If you are a consumer-facing business, then you quickly moved. For example, if you are a restaurant, you quickly moved to do more online, more curbside, and those who did it well are still in business today. Those who did not pivot quickly, who thought that this too shall pass, who did not see that this crisis would be a longer term issue for us, those organizations struggled. I also talked about the importance of understanding your financial fundamentals, your balance sheet, your cash flow, where you have risk, concentrated risk on the inside of your portfolio from a customer standpoint. I know from a bank standpoint, we are constantly looking at our concentrations. Well, this also relates to you as a consumer-facing or general small business. Understand your concentrations and where you have risk. And the final point that I talked about is before you get into trouble, build a relationship. Build a relationship with a financial institution so that they can come alongside you to help you. Maybe it's a line of credit. Maybe there's some other level of advice that you need. The whole point here, Pastor, is your breakthrough is always on the other side of the right relationship.